What it do, what it do, what it do. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Welsh.
And your girl Liz.
And we're back with another reaction video. Why don't you tell them what we're reacting to today, Liz?
We are reacting to Denzel Washington raged after Hollywood for banning Sound of Freedom.
Ooh, who's that by?
And that's by Half and J.
Half and J. You know what? Give me a bit of like good vibes.
Good vibes, baby. Good vibes.
Yeah, they give me those. Right, without further ado, let's get into the video.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Half.
And your girl J.
And we back
With another reaction video.
This is bullshit!
Let's talk about facts.
If you want to have intellectual discussions,
Spiritually oriented, a beautiful farm.
Who you are beyond the personality.
I'm a human being, same as you. Be who you are.
But to answer your question,
what is really going on?
And let's get into this.
And what is happening in Wirgo Warriors? Welcome to the wonderful world of Wirgo, the place where we get to ask what is really going on. And today we are doing a reaction, and obviously you've seen our little intro. It's a little bit of a joke for Half and J. We're huge fans of Half and J, aren't we, babe?
Massive fans, yeah.
Yes, we've watched them for a long time. We love their reviews, and they're one of those inspirations that got us into doing it ourselves. We're not just doing reviews, as people will see. We're going to be on the streets talking to people and other things, and our reviews are just part of it because we think that we can add a little something. We generally talk about the review, and if at all there's hidden meanings around it that I see, meaning that I have a bit of an autistic mind, and Liz is just pretty faithful. No, Liz has a highly masculine mind as well, so she gets to think about a lot of things, and she has her own opinions, and it's nice that she has a more feminine view, although I can be pretty feminine. We just want to say that we're huge fans of Half and J. You're one of the reasons we're on this course as well, so we want to do our little shout out for you, and we got some little clips at the end for you to have a look at. But today they're talking about them banning Sound of Freedom. Now, we have a little confession to make. Me and Lisa have not seen Sound of Freedom yet by choice, because we are trying to get as many people around as possible to watch it, and our selling point is come watch it with us for the first time. And we still haven't finished recruiting people to come watch it. That, as well as the fact it's not in movie cinemas around here, and it may be that we either wait till it's out to rent, or something illegal may happen, you know, but we will donate money.
Yes.
But we chuck that in there for the laugh, of course. We wouldn't do that. But
Does he hair on your beard? Come here.
Oh, my hair and my beard. My old groom now, mum. No, it's not in cinema around here. They don't even advertise it around here. We're in the UK and Wales, so we only got it advertised really around here. But we do see it over some of the sites that pop up and things like that, and we watch it on...
You know the ones.
No, I was talking about YouTube and that, babe. Yeah? YouTube, honey. YouTube.
Yeah, of course.
Right? So, without further ado, should we get straight into this and see what they got to say about it? Because we don't really know. I mean, banning it.
Yeah.
One of the most disturbing problems in our world today is human trafficking.
So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth, not just to be first.
Now, the first...
He said that about something else, though, didn't he? That was that was snippet taken from something that was way before this came out. Yeah, he hasn't said that now, I don't think.
Not recently. They've
no.
I've from
seen
else.
that before, and I've seen it before Sound of Freedom came out. I'm sure I have. He's talking about the media being first and not correct and things. Yeah, I've seen that a while ago. I'm sure I have. So they've snippeted that in. So I hope they haven't just done that now. And snippeted loads of things and to make it look like that. But we'll have a look at this now. But what I was going to say is, yeah, the only thing that got me with this movie is this line that was said, which was, it was in the trailer I seen on it, and it just, I don't know, something hit me, and then I was just like, empathy just went off. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. That's why I said I want to watch this movie. Was the fact he said, and this be a trigger warning, you guys. I'm sorry. This is
yeah. powerful quote.
I'm having really difficulty saying it because I know hearing it's deep, emotional, and it can hurt to those who've had experience in this kind of thing. You know, the movie is about child trafficking, as you heard there. So the line goes that it's something like you know, a drug dealer has to get product like cocaine, purchase it in, and you can sell it once, but a child. I don't really want to finish that sentence, but you can probably get what I'm alluding to.
Yeah.
Oh, it just hits you. I can understand. I really do understand where people use this emotion to say don't watch it and things, but it's this emotion to go.
You still need to be aware though.
Still go and watch the truth.
Happening.
Yeah, I mean, if these are based on true stories, it's worth looking into and find out what is actually happening, and that's what this show is about. What is really going on? So this is something that's really going on. We definitely want to know about it and we want to look into it. Yeah. So no judgment or opinions from us just yet on any of this because we haven't watched the movie. We don't know enough about it. But for what we've seen so far, I think we both just agreed to this, that we don't understand all this outrage for this movie and everything. Especially when there's so many other movies with like, weirdly...
Like QTs have been allowed and all things like that. I mean, but awareness about child trafficking and harming children...
Maybe it's something. What if it's something we don't understand yet? But we want to learn from you guys. Comments below. Here we go. Let's see what this is about. But I'm seeing that clip from Denzel before, so
that's interesting.
Step in eradicating this crime is awareness.
I think this is a new one.
Yeah.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
He said this before as well.
All the controversies and scandals that constantly hog the headlines. There's this one movie that's spilling the beans on a dark and sinister secret: illegal human trade. Sound of Freedom is literally showing us the bad and the ugly side of Hollywood. And here's the worst part. The industry seems to be giving it the cold shoulder, like they don't want it to succeed. But guess who's not having any of that nonsense?
It does look like that's happening as well. It does seem that way. Like when you're listening, you're like, why are people going against this movie? It's just a movie.
Yeah.
It's highlighting something's happening in the world, isn't it? I mean, why are we against it? I don't understand it. And there's all this thing about, I don't know what QAnon and all that really means. There's something to do with Trump or something.
I'm not fully.
I know they don't all. We're not American.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we don't fully understand all that. But like, it's just a bloody movie. What's going on? I don't understand it. And for all the people who've watched it on here, that we watched, and it's really strange how most of the people we watch on here would probably identify themselves as black. Weird, isn't it? Yeah. It's more entertaining. They tell the truth a little bit more. Well, there's conservative they identify, and they're conservative black. They seem a lot more truthful than most people.
They do.
Yeah, they talk about things and resonate
very
with us.
open-minded as well, and they
and a lot of them like that. What's a lot of them like?
Black Conservative.
Black Conservative is on there. That's his name, by the way.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the name of the show.
We'd say Candace Owens, but Offset Tatum, the Conservative twins, lots of people like that, isn't there? It's trying to think of all the names. That's what I just said.
The Conservative twins, you said. Is that their old?
Yeah, no, that's they go back, and the Patriot twins.
The Patriots. That's the other one.
True fans. Know all their names. But yeah, it does seem like they are trying to filibuster this movie. Did I use that word right? Filibuster.
Filibuster.
Did I use that? Probably not. Let me know.
Since this time, none other than the one and only Denzel Washington. Yep, you heard it right. This popular celebrity is putting his foot down and taking a stand against the industry's shady tactics. So what exactly did Denzel say?
So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth.
All right. So Denzel has said this in the past, but I'm telling you, this interview, we've seen it before. Just so you know, our little one just walked in naked, and she's ordering him away from the cameras.
Sorry. What's that?
Coffee.
Coffee got all over you. Hot chocolate. Thank God for
that. Okay. Yeah, buddy, you're naked. You can't come into the video.
Come into the camera in a minute.
And we told you the show later. You're coming down trying to cuteness us, and I want to
go and get dressed.
Yeah, I see. No, this interview that they just said, Denzel said, I am almost positive I've seen this before. Even Sound of Freedom came out. So this is not real. Somebody's conning them with this video. But I don't think Denzel is saying this right now. So I think some people are putting words into his mouth. Unless I'm wrong. Unless he said this twice, or I'm just mistaking him with something else.
I don't remember anything.
But like, I'm pretty sure I've seen this interview before. So let's have a look.
Not just to be first.
The seasoned actor, known for his outstanding performances and down-to-earth demeanor, had some choice words to share about the current state of Tinseltown. In a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, he pulled no punches, calling out Hollywood's elite for their arrogance and lack of connection with everyday people.
It's like people say, oh, the difficulty of making a movie. I'm like, send your son to Iraq. That's difficult. It's just a movie. It's like, relax.
Washington didn't shy away from addressing the declining ratings of big Hollywood award shows, attributing it to their overemphasis on pushing identity politics in the faces of viewers. He claimed that the public has grown weary of the so-called woke Hollywood elites who seem to believe they are above everyone else.
This is the only thing I don't like about videos like this, why we won't react to these kind of videos. So our reactions won't go on the actual video itself. We're more reacting to Half and Jay. We love Half and Jay. We're doing a little special for them. And The Sound of Freedom is getting some heat, and we want to know what they think of it. But the video they're watching itself, the reason I won't react to videos like this is if you listen to it, I'm not even sure if it's a proper lady. Sounds a little robotic, but like it's
AI.
just an AI voice telling you, making it sound like this is, and then putting snippets of clips in to make it sound like it's real.
Things, yeah.
So to me, my brain automatically starts going fake. It doesn't seem real. It something's wrong. This is something's out here. You're noticing things. Little patterns are coming up. What is actually happening here? What is really going on? Is a voice telling you what is happening with little snippets put in, like mind-washing, trying to get you to believe in what's happening as a tone in the background. And unless you're aware that's happening to you, you need to be able to... Yeah, it's programming you. You need to understand that if it's giving you something that you want, even though I'd want to hear this, I want to hear how this is all horrific and things that most people do. That's why they watch things like in the UK we'd say watch EastEnders or soap operas. In America you may
it's
see
a more
something
diluted
different.
version.
Yeah. And I don't know. See, I don't know.
Well, I say diluted. Mine just
I don't know.
Now the storylines to be
I
fair.
don't
I'm
know.
seeing that. I doubted myself after seeing that now.
But what I'm saying is, it's like a sense of programming. This video, Half and Jay are watching. I don't know if they're seeing it. I'm not mocking you guys. It happens to lots of us. It happens to us on the daily as well. And then we go, oh wait, that just happened to us. What's happening now? You're having a tone, a voice, tell you things you want to hear with little snippets, and it's pleasing sensors inside you, and a little part of you is you're allowing to be brainwashed, and you don't know what's happening. So later on, this may play a bias in some of the things that you talk about or do, and it can end you up in Poop Street if it gets to your emotions too much. It's when it gets deeper down to the roots of your emotions.
Down to the core, like,
it's very feminine, not female. Feminine. I'm feminine and masculine. So is she. Yeah, but on the physical, we're male and female. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking internally, on the feminine internally. That deeper level is more emotional. We all know this, more empathy and narcissistic, you know. That negative and positive emotion. Or in the Bible, what we call them, Cain and Abel or something. You're going to get that. You're going to get that when you go deep down this. You don't want to let it go down there. You want to lift it up and you want to think of it with your mind. Look at it like that, you know, and what's happening. A voice is being played, pictures are being shown, and you're being put into a sense of this is what's happening. Anyway, we haven't let Half and Jay speak yet, but they seem to be right into it, love them, and they do. They get very passionate, but that's their culture.
Yeah.
If they weren't passionate, I would consider taking them American flags down. That's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Right? But they should be taking those down if they didn't have that passion. So I'm expecting this passion from them to look at this, and who wouldn't with the topic that's at hand?
I know, right?
Let's go back to what's really going on here, and that is children in a world of a nightmare that not even adults. Oh, I can't.
They stand on stage, patting themselves on the back, and lecture the masses on how to live their lives, all while living in their lavish, multi-million-dollar mansions. But it seems that not all celebrities have lost touch with reality. Denzel Washington, a man who has clearly retained his grounded perspective, voiced his disdain for this behavior among his colleagues in the entertainment industry.
Notice also how to keep you believing the voice. They keep playing pics of Denzel Washington's in random things with no voice over it.
To keep you engaged.
Why would they be doing that? People say, it is to keep you engaged, but it's to keep you engaged in thinking Denzel, this is all coming from Denzel, and you're trusting a voice, not Denzel's voice, anything like that. The only voice of Denzel you see in a little snippets taken from clips that have nothing to do with this. People don't need to do that if this is true. So that's why a voice in me goes, oh, none of this is true. People do not need to play clips of people talking in random things while they're speaking, claiming it's them. They don't need to play random clips from stuff that had nothing to do with this movie. They don't need to do any of that. They don't need to do any of the stuff. They'll just play what he said. So everything here is either, unless it's building up to one little snippet of truth and they want to make all this sound true to a little snippet, which I'm hoping it's got, but otherwise it may be all nothing, guys.
He recognized that when Hollywood figures present a more humble and realistic view of their own privilege, they earn the respect and admiration of the public. Denzel Washington's no-nonsense attitude didn't stop there. He questioned the notion that making movies is an incredibly difficult task, comparing it to being a garbage man or sending someone's child off to war.
I like being a garbage man better. But they weren't bad jobs.
You see what's happening here is, this has nothing to do with anything we're talking about, but they want to put Denzel's voice to a few things, so they altered it to a subject that has nothing to do with anything that they know Denzel has spoken about, and got him to say some stuff about other subjects to make it still sound like all this is coming from Denzel. But as you notice, nothing other than this random facts or stuff from a different interview Denzel's actually said in this video. Now he's about to say some random stuff that has nothing to do with anything just to prove Denzel's the one saying all this. Guys, you've got to watch out what's going on. I'm trying to lead you away from this and say, look, this is showing you a lie. Nothing that's been said so far is truth. Or at least nothing confirms it's truth. It's just somebody telling you with random pictures. Let's see what Denzel has to say on completely random subjects then.
It's like hearing people say, oh, the difficulty of making a movie. I'm like, send your son to Iraq. That's difficult.
He scoffed at the idea that actors should think they are doing something special just by making a movie. Denzel's message was clear. Let's not get carried away with self-importance. Making movies is a luxury and a gift, not a heroic endeavor. Interestingly, Denzel...
Again, you see, she's saying everything, and she'll get Denzel to speak like a puppet, but have nothing to do with what she's talking about. Just now, she changed the whole subject and got Denzel to talk about that subject, and then changed it back to her subject and got Denzel to shut up, while she told you what Denzel said. If he said those words, she wouldn't need to be saying it. She'd allow Denzel to say it, and then, like us, leave a review on it. So, I don't know.
Denzel Washington seemed to have found an ally in none other than Mel Gibson, a Hollywood figure who's actually promoting the Sound of Freedom movie.
Now, the first step in eradicating this crime is awareness. Go see Sound of Freedom.
So Gibson, who was sitting alongside Washington in the interview, was seen nodding in agreement with the veteran actor's candid remarks. Anyway, apart from agreeing with Mel about Hollywood...
I can't fully see what Mel looks like just there. The screen is so small there, but like again, you can be seen nodding along. If Mel was in an interview with Denzel, which he's done many of in the past, which that could have been a clip from, I'm not sure. It could be, all that could be true, but I don't know. And if it was true, why didn't she play that clip? She just showed a clip of Mel Gibson nodding along to Denzel or nodding along to something. It might have nothing to do with the movie. If it had, let's see that clip. We don't need to hear an AI voice tell us. We want to watch that clip. But the fact they're not putting it on, in my head goes, not true, don't listen to it. It's rubbish, it's just propaganda trying to get clicks and stuff. So, you know.
Denzel Washington has not only been a powerful presence in the entertainment industry, but has also played a crucial role in exposing the devious ways of the elite through his own genuine actions. The elites often try to present themselves as altruistic philanthropists, using their wealth and influence to portray an image of goodwill and benevolence. However, behind their carefully crafted facades, many of them are involved in heinous misdoings or simply enable such behaviors to persist. In stark contrast...
See, again, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying it's just a voice telling you. Many of them are. What does many of them mean? There's no number, nothing, no percentage. Just many of them. It plays with your mind. It's like a trick. You see? It's subjective. You get caught in a subjective paranoid trap in your head, which we would say is like a phobia, and creates phobic fears in your mind, creating delusions about reality that may not be true, but you got tricked into believing it's true without any real evidence. Obviously, our friends, Haf and Jay, they're very passionate people. We love them for those reasons, so they're getting passionate about this. But we're looking at this and watching what it's doing to them and going, oh, it's working. These guys are getting really emotionally attached to this. They haven't looked at this. Like, for me, I couldn't get emotionally attached to this because it's garbage.
No.
Everything that they're watching at the moment is garbage
fake.
to me.
Yeah.
It all seems fake. None of it seems real. There's no actual evidence of any of this. It's just a voice telling you with pictures to make it look like it's real. Haf and Jay seem to be believing in, going along with it. Maybe they'll have something to say differently. You know, they're very emotional. I know they've done a few videos on this and they've got very caught up in this. So I can't imagine what they're feeling. They've seen things that I've seen. One or two of their videos actually did have some real stuff in there that seemed a lot realer than what this was. And so I can imagine all this is pulling at their guts and hearts. Now they've seen it so many times. I can't imagine it's doing me a little bit. Yeah. But guys, this video they're watching, like I'm saying, is just trying to get you to hate. It's not explaining the illness of it all. It's not explaining how all this illness, is spreading. And our son just ran into the room.
As to Oprah's pompous display of elitism disguised as philanthropy, there's Denzel Washington, a true advocate for helping children. He's been actively involved with organizations like the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, Save Africa's Children, and the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund. Unlike Oprah's flashy endeavors, Denzel's commitment to making a difference is...
See, things like that I don't like either because, there's so many now people convicted of certain, or what people refer to as crimes, such as, I don't have to name them, things with children, things with hurting people, all these kind of things, especially those of hurting children, that have given lots to charities and stuff. It doesn't say then... two things can't be true at once. You can give to loads and loads of charities and hurt children in your spare time. Those two things can happen. So, just saying someone gives to charity doesn't make them a saint. For all we know, we don't know what Denzel does. But I'm not saying Denzel's doing anything. Denzel, I'm not saying that. You seem like a really awesome person. Nobody here, all wonderful people.
Is evident in his genuine actions and dedication. Aside from this, Denzel also exposed the underbelly of the movie industry.
See, all she said is it's evident in his recent actions and things, but didn't tell us what his recent actions and stuff are that were evident in that he feels this way and he's great. Is it just because he sent some money to charity? Oh no, an extremely rich person sent some pocket change to charity. It's great, but it doesn't make me think, oh, they're innocent or anything. It means they can do something. It's like me going, oh, here's some spare change, buddy. But don't take away from the fact of giving spare change or a lot of money to somebody isn't a beautiful act. They still are beautiful acts. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's not impressive.
Where powerful Hollywood elites try to manipulate and force actors into portraying characters that don't align with their values. In a tell-all interview that sent shockwaves through Tinseltown, Denzel Washington pulled back the curtain on the dark and often bizarre side of the movie industry. The legendary actor, known for his powerful performances, opened up about the peculiar roles he was once forced into, revealing the manipulative tactics employed by Hollywood elites.
Now, there is one thing that seems to be happening. I don't know if you noticed. There's all these different stories about people who work in Hollywood, like talking about Oprah and all that. I don't know how much of that is true. Have you watched anything on any of that?
I haven't watched enough of it to really give a thingy opinion, but I don't know.
Or maybe we will watch more for this,
is it? Yeah.
Especially if people ask us, to dive into this and find out what this is all about. But we can definitely look more into it and give some opinions. But so far, what we've seen is that there's some conspiracy of some sort of all this child stuff going on, and under the noses of all the elites, as in Hollywood. People running all the movies and shows and stuff. Yeah, and that's about it with that, isn't there? Right, I'm thinking about leaving the actual video here. Should we go have a little bit look what Haf and Jay got to say? And then leave that? Okay.
Into this,
And I feel that he's right about, you know, celebrities feeling that just because they're actors and actresses, that they are doing something heroic. Like they are.
Again, so you see what's happening here? She's telling us that he was right, even though he didn't say it. The voice said that and said he said that. So, I said, Half and Jay, they've got deep into this.
They did with the Oprah thing, didn't they? And they got deep with that as well, didn't they?
I don't know. I don't remember watching the Oprah thing. All that stuff was getting to me, and I was like, I don't like it all. I don't like it all.
Because because she even admitted to the fact that she used to idolise Oprah. You watched it with me, I'm sure you did.
I remember her saying something like that. Yeah,
she idolised her.
Like I said, I try to watch these sometimes, and if they're about really sensitive subjects, I just think, you know, I guess you can get too deep with certain things for myself, like so. And like I said, I can see deep. I look at things a lot more skeptically and look at what is actually going on, like what am I being told? Who's telling it to me? I said Denzel didn't tell us that. He may have said it, but he didn't tell us that in the movie, in that thing. She did and said Denzel said it. So, but again, not everybody sees this stuff. Everybody says, "Carl, you're weird. You're autistic. You see all this stuff and nobody sees." And I'm like, oh, I don't know, but let's go.
Is that a bad thing?
Heroes.
No. Well,
and us as viewers, we think that too.
Absolutely.
We forget that they're human sometimes. I like how he said that about being an actor.
Right.
That's not really heroic.
Right.
Couldn't even get it.
And like they were saying, like she was like the spiel to they were saying is that you know how you know, it's just crazy how, you know, when you're a superstar status like that, you know, you fly under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you're a good model citizen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing for the communities and, you know, all type of different donations here and there. You know what I mean? Things like that. So, you know, people look at you differently. They wouldn't even expect you to be doing it. That's why I guess allegedly is why sort of all these other celebrities like Oprah or whatever, they get away with so much stuff.
Right.
If that's true, that's the reason why.
I said that myself, and just because they said that Denzel was given to charity doesn't mean he is.
Him,
And has
he
to sit down himself.
Or anything, even if it was
I was thinking as well, we didn't miss out a whole chunk of what they've watched, just in case somebody, if they did say certain things in between, I'm very sorry. But my whole point was, from what we saw and what we flashed through for our perspective, that you know, Denzel said very little and very little about all this case in what we saw. Very little. The little parts he did say had everything to do with other things that had nothing to do with this. And so, like, you know, we're linking it here with Hollywood banning sound and freedom, so we've got to be honest to what we're actually talking about. Now, what we're going to suggest, guys, is you go along to Half and Jay. Huge fans, get along, subscribe to them. Share them. And tell us what you think. Tell us what you think below, guys. Tell us what you think. Have you seen this movie? What you believe about this movie? What you believe about all these, you know, this stuff going on with children and things. You know, gives you point. You can be open. Just because I find a little squeamish, you can talk about it. I'm just finding a little squeamish today. It's a little difficult for us. Other times I'll be fine. It's just, you know, I'll be fine. I'll normally look at things just logically and try and figure out what the math is behind it all. Anything you want to add about this so far with the Sound of Freedom? I know we're still going to watch it and do a chat, and we're going to do a show.
No, I'm just looking forward to watching the film to a degree now, just to give a review on it. Yeah,
I am now, definitely. What did you think about this? Did it ring fake to you as well? Or
I could see the fakeness in what they were watching, but I could also see the absorbing the programming with Half and Jay. I was like, no, don't take them.
But it happens to so many. So many get. Right, guys, we don't know what happened there. Something happened with the recording. Unfortunately, we lost a little teeny weeny clip, but it was just really us saying, well, goodbye, wasn't it? So, guys, from all of us, Wirgo family, harmony.
Harmony.
What? It's recording now, yeah? Yeah, it looks like it's recording. 1, 2.
Oh, God.
Just done it again, oh no. You smashed your toes in again?
Yeah.
Ow! Owie, owie, owie. Do you want me to rub them for you? Owie. You okay? Yeah. Oh, bless. Have you smashed your toes in? Again. So I got a bit of coffee. Black coffee in the morning. Oh, I feel that. Oh, it's nice. Give me that. Oh. So, how's my hair? Just leave it be.
Yeah.
Flowing, flowing lovely. Sure up, Alyssa. Always talking funny stuff, you know. I'll just get this recording ready. And we'll just have to slice and dice it all later.
Slice and dice.
Let's do this now, practice. See how many times we mess this up.
Yeah.
One recording, you
Bit
watch.
Rusty.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, so, what a do. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Welsh.
And your girl, Alice. I was going to say Jay then.
We may as well have said it now. You messed it up.
Try that again. That's rubbish anyway.
What a do. Welsh and J family. And then Welsh and J family. What a do, Welsh and Lift family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Welsh.
And your girl Liz.
We're
back with
another reaction video. Gonna do that again, don't worry. Take one! No, I'm not like third take.
More than.
The kid inside Bristol. No, the first one. Then no, the first one we half did decently. What a do. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Welsh.
And your girl Liz.
And we're back with another reaction video. Why don't you tell them what we're reacting to today, Liz?
We are reacting to Denzel Washington raged after Hollywood for banning Sound of Freedom.
Ooh, who's that by?
And that's by Half and J.
Half and J. You know what? They give me a bit of like good vibes.
Good vibes, baby. Good vibes.
Yeah, they give me those. Right, without further ado, let's get into the video.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Half.
Lisa, for God's sake. We did all that, and you went and played along with it. We were supposed to look at it. It was stupid.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that bit. Sorry.
That was the whole joke.
Sorry, I forgot. Can't I just do that bit?
Yes.
Because the intro was good.
To the channel, baby!
Yep. Ready? You don't know now if you was laughing over the part of me pressing that, because you were saying good vibes, baby, good vibes. It doesn't matter. I'll just put it like that.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby.
You're a crap actor, honestly. You've got to start by going like this, babe, and then slowly go.
Oh, right, okay.
don't ever go acting, okay? Don't act it.
Baby.
Yep. You ready? Right, you're all laughing, smiling, yeah? That's just
Yep. What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Half.
And girl J.
And we back
with another reaction video.
This is bullshit!
Oh, God.
We gotta see what it looks like later. Alright, should we use that as a sound test and quickly put it on to see what it's like?
Reacting to shout out to the